Danny Couch. Here we are. This is Betty's Real Estate. Oh, no, it's Roy and Betty's Real Estate Corner.
Yeah, usually Betty's Real Estate Corner.
It was, but it's
okay.
It's changing.
So happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving. What a day. It's been a perfect day so far.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Absolutely. Cats slept through the night. That's always a good thing, yeah.
Yeah. At our house, you never know.
No, we have 2 cats, and they like to run everything that's going on, and they're sometimes fighting in the bed. It's really pretty interesting.
What does that one sign say in our house? I work hard so my cats can have a better life.
Yes, we do. We have a sign that says that. I work hard so my cats can have a better life. And they do have a pretty good life.
Well, we think so.
I think so. They hate it. I mean, if we leave, you can just see they have this little long face, and they just like us to stay there,
Well, God
leaving.
forbid we pack a suitcase.
Oh, that goes really bad.
That is, whoa.
Yeah, we've actually
not
tried
nice.
to sneak stuff out and then let them face the cat sitter when she comes. It's pretty interesting, but we're doing pretty good with them.
Yeah.
We've had cats for a long, long time. One found us, it seems 100 years. I mean, it's really probably...
Long time ago.
50 years or so, because it was really
40
early.
Maybe.
Maybe, yeah. It's crazy. But it's been fun, and we sure love having them. They mean a lot. And on Thanksgiving, it's one of the things that we really are thankful for.
Yeah, there is a lot to be thankful for.
So much.
We live on Maui, for one. That's something to be thankful for.
That is very thankful. I moved here basically from Chicago because that's where I was living at the time, but I'm from Buffalo, New York, where Thanksgiving is really, really, really a big holiday. And it is here too. And it's cold, like it should be on Thanksgiving and then on Christmas. But I miss Buffalo. I know in my heart I could never live there again. We're now pushing 50 years, and I couldn't do it. I absolutely know. I'd probably fall on ice in July and never get up again. It's hard. I mean, it was great to live there. It was a wonderful place to grow up.
It is a great city.
Mm-hmm. It really is a wonderful city.
Buffalo Wings. Whoa.
In Buffalo Wings at the Aloha. What is the name of the place? Not Aloha. What am I?
It's the Anchor.
The Anchor
Bar.
I knew it started with A. The Anchor Bar.
Yeah.
And it's the greatest place, and they have the best wings and everything. I mean, it's amazing. It is so, so good. So.
Well, I'm not going to have them for a while.
No. I could barely. I mean, I haven't actually gone back to Buffalo since the pandemic, and I went until then a minimum once a year. But I'm going to get off of this right now. We're not going to talk Buffalo.
No.
Let's go back to it's Thanksgiving, and I know that I am so thankful that I met Roy Sakamoto, and I came here, and I've been here for what seems my whole life. It's hard to totally remember living in Buffalo. I mean, I do. I had so many and still do have great friends there. But living in Maui couldn't be any better. And there's the greatest thing of all time to be thankful for. And I'm thankful for living in Maui and the people of Maui and how kind and welcoming almost everybody here is kind and welcoming.
Yeah, we've got some great friends. Our office staff, fantastic people. We're very, very thankful.
Yeah, I mean, everything about it here. We've created a wonderful life. We found a cat early on, or the cat found us. And the cat found us. Between us, we have 5 kids that have all been here on and off. Only one of them went to school here and graduated from Lahaina Luna, and she loved every minute of it, except maybe the very early stage. She's red hair and freckles. So that wasn't the thing that you walked into the school and had them love you.
But she's a Luna for life. So
she is a Luna for life.
Yeah, it's fun to see her come back and hook up with all her old friends and just be teenagers again.
They're teenagers again. Right after the pandemic, she came back to kind of help her friends and see everybody, and she came by herself. And the girls would go down to the beach and just go out in the water, like waist deep, and they could spend a couple of hours out there just talking, and they were in Kihei, I think, was where they went when they were going into the water like that.
Right.
And it was really priceless to hear how she felt about it, and the girls. I mean, it was really amazing. She really was able to make a great life here. Even though after college she got married and stayed in San Diego, she can't wait to get back here, and she's bringing the whole family again, her and her husband, for Christmas.
Yes.
So that'll be really, really great. We're pretty fortunate.
Yeah. So after the show today, we're going out for some turkey.
We're going out for some turkey.
We're actually going to a restaurant,
Yep.
one of our favorite restaurants, and we went last year, and it was great.
Yeah, it is. It's really good. So if we're here for the show on Thanksgiving, we're going to go find some food.
Yes.
So there's no one cooking at our house today, in case anybody
There's
thinks
no one
they're
cooking
coming.
most
Yeah.
days.
It is funny though.
Yeah.
I mean, we have done big Thanksgiving dinners at our house,
Oh yeah.
and it's been really fun. It's been great.
I think we had 40 some odd people
Easy.
at one time.
Yeah. We had to hit a point. A lot of people, a lot of women in particular, don't want anyone in the kitchen. And we did that one year, or kind of, because you think you should do that. And by the end of the day, everybody was in the kitchen. So since then, if we have anything like this, the deal is you can be in the kitchen, wherever you want to be. If you want to help, help. If you don't want to help, don't help. It'll all fall together somehow. But it makes it more fun. I mean, we've had some interesting people that have been there, and they come in the kitchen.
We've had people from all over the world.
Yes,
really.
we have. It's been
Yeah, we've had Germany, we've had Japan,
definitely a lot of Japan.
China, Canada, of course.
And we have a nice house, but it really is. I mean, it's never quite perfect. How you go in people's homes and they're so perfect. Well, we've got cats and we've got litter boxes everywhere, and we do put the cats away. They have to stay in another room.
They're not happy.
They're unhappy. But
it's not Thanksgiving for them.
No. But it is, and afterwards, when everybody leaves, then they're very thankful. Get
Yes.
those people out of here.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It is Thanksgiving. I can't even think of all the different things. Thanksgiving. I
Yeah,
don't
courtesy of our Canadian friends, I guess Thanksgiving was a month earlier in Canada. And, it's quite a big thing in Canada also.
It is. I mean, I don't know. I mean, do most people celebrate some sort of a Thanksgiving? Other countries?
I don't think so.
No? Okay.
Well, obviously the U.S. and Canada.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure if anybody else does.
Yeah.
I'm sure the expats living in like China and Japan and Germany and Italy, expats, Americans, I'm sure they recognize Thanksgiving.
I would think no matter where we would be, we would celebrate Thanksgiving.
Sure.
One way or another, we wouldn't necessarily be cooking the turkey ourselves. But we probably would be, because that would be the only way to get one.
Depending on where we are, sure.
Yeah, it would make it
If you
fun.
can find a turkey.
If you can find a turkey, you have to bring it with you in your suitcase. Bring a little frozen chest that has a 40-pound turkey in it.
Yeah.
We've done that, the huge turkeys. That gets...
Well, we didn't. We took about 30 pounds of Azeka's ribs to Buffalo.
Oh, we did.
Frozen.
Frozen. We took the
Yeah.
ribs. We picked them up on our way to the airport, totally frozen. Well, they'd actually packed them in a cooler.
Right.
So we carried them on the plane with us. We carry everything on the plane. We don't take anything if it's got to get into baggage claim, because it'll never be there, and then you spend your whole life. So we carry whatever we're going to wear. We don't take extra clothes, and wherever we go.
Well, we take extra clothes.
Well, yes, if we take extra clothes, enough for the days that we're there. My theory has been that we can buy something, wherever we are, we can buy something, and we can throw something away. We don't need more suitcases.
Or that's why hotels have laundry services, too.
They do.
Yeah.
They do have that. I think this is a perfect show today. We don't have to worry about real estate. It's a day to be thankful. I'm thankful for everything about living in Maui. I'm thankful for Lahaina. I'm thankful that now Lahaina is trying to rebuild or trying to do something. It's been now a couple of years, and I think we've all got to kind of pray that this will be the year, that somehow...
Yeah, I'll be more thankful when Lahaina is rebuilt.
Oh, I will be too.
It might take 4 or 5 years, but I'll be very thankful for that.
I will be too. I mean, it's so sad in a way when you know, we've talked about this on the show before, but it really is a scary thing that you go down and you can almost still not figure out where you are. There's nothing there. You know, I mean, you see the smokestack, but that doesn't seem like it's Lahaina Luna Road.
Yeah.
It just, you're lost.
A lot of your landmarks are gone, so it's
all the landmarks are
kind
gone.
of hard to figure out where you are.
Mm-hmm. And that, I think, is really sad.
Yes.
But it's still a great...
Totally, yeah.
It's perfect. But it's got to get... Let's rebuild it, everybody. Let's all think about it and give everyone else's idea a chance. You know, because I think everyone is so set on what they think Lahaina should be that they're losing track of the people that made Lahaina what it was and what it is. And I think it is still going to be that. It's got to be...
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean...
Sure, absolutely.
Yeah, it's just got to be... It's got to be rebuilt, and it's got to be... And it is going to be a tourist town, because that's what it is. Without the visitors, it's too hard. Without
Totally.
them, there's no business.
Right.
I mean, so that people won't be paying their mortgage payments. It's hard for people right now rebuilding because the cost of rebuilding is so high. Nobody had enough insurance because the homes were hard to insure, because so many of the homes were very, very old, which is why once one started to burn, everything burned. It's not a good thing.
No. But, you know, kind of on a little bit of a lighter note, I went to the Maui Invitational Classic on Tuesday. 8 different colleges were playing, and that was great TV exposure for Maui. Televising this all over the world on ESPN, ESPN2. It was great. And some great basketball. There was Arizona State, Seton Hall, Washington State, Chaminade, of course, from Honolulu. Let's see, who else? There was Boise State. Drawing a blank now.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I was watching a little bit of it last night.
Some great basketball. Absolutely fantastic basketball, and it's amazing how talented these kids are. You know, these 18, 19, 20-year-olds, and they're 6'5" or 7 foot and run like a gazelle and jump. And amazing. It's a great treat. What was kind of a little bit of a downer was the lack of people there. I think the expenses got really high. Usually the different schools participating would bring a big cheering section. Not so much this year, and not sure why. But hopefully it picks up next year. Hopefully we get some good teams back, and this will help publicize Maui again.
It's possible, and it's also still possible that the fires, etc., have turned people off. You know, Lahaina isn't there.
Yeah. Right.
So that they're just not traveling. They're not coming to Maui right now, or they want to wait till it's rebuilt, or they want to, you know, they picture the restaurants that they were used to going to and figure they're not there anymore.
Yeah. I was talking to, between games, I was talking to one of the TV announcers who I've gotten to know over the years, and he loves coming to Maui. He looks forward to it, looks forward to bringing his family every year at Thanksgiving, and to playing golf. And he was just saying, you know, there's no place in the world like Maui.
You know, well, I think that is true.
Yeah, and here's a very well-known basketball broadcaster who's traveled, I think, to every state in the union. And his one spot on the schedule that he looks forward to is coming back to Maui.
I think there is nothing like Maui. I mean, I've got to say that when I leave Maui, after a few days, I just want to be home.
Yeah.
And I once called Roy, and I was visiting my family, and I can't even explain it, but I suddenly, I just wanted to come home. And I could never explain it to them. They would have felt horrible, but I called Roy and asked him if he would call me and just say that there's some meeting that I've got to be at, or I don't remember what you said, but you called.
But, even for our visitors and people from other areas of the world, no matter what, they always miss Maui.
Everybody misses Maui.
You had an interesting telephone conversation today with
Rosine Pride,
right.
Charlie Pride's wife, and Charlie passed away during the pandemic, and he had been really healthy, and they were supposed to go to some sort of a show that he was getting an award at. And,
I think some kind of a country lifetime award, country music
something
lifetime
like
award
that.
Or something, yeah.
And Rosine just felt they shouldn't go, that it was too risky. And so she didn't, and he did go. And he ended up with COVID, and he passed away from it very quickly. They ended up having to take him to the hospital, and he had passed away. It was so sad. It kind of broke her heart,
Oh, absolutely.
But it's always good. They came here not for a tournament, but this is their favorite place.
Yeah, they loved Maui. Hopefully Rosine returns with the rest of the family.
I think she will, and, we talked about Charlie coming, her son, I didn't mean Charlie, but to do a show, and he is a fabulous singer. He's absolutely amazing and is definitely taking this to another level. So we're going to try to hook them up with someone, either at the Ritz or one of the hotels. And the Ritz has done something recently that I thought...
Well, we are part of the Maui Jazz and Blues Festival.
That's right.
Yeah.
So now we can do the Maui Country Western group. Yeah.
I mean, there's various venues for country western.
I think so. I think that that they would do something. I've got to find the right person to have them talk to. I don't want to end up, trying to put it all together. But I think that somebody can, and they've got enough people working for him with other venues. So that would be really fun. It would be great.
I enjoyed playing golf with Charlie.
Charlie was great. What did he do? He did some funny things.
Well, he'd sing. He'd do a lot of singing in between shots. And his favorite was, "You've got to kiss an angel good morning."
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
And it was great. Here's a multi-million-dollar selling record.
Yeah.
Kiss an angel good morning.
And never, ever let them know you're something.
Right.
We've got to play that again, because I can't think of the words now, and I used to know them. It would be fun to hear it again.
It's funny. People have said, well, have you run into famous people before as your clients? And, besides Charlie, we've...
Burt Lancaster.
Yeah.
Burt Lancaster was one of the most amazing men. And
what a sweetheart.
What a sweetheart. He was really a good friend. And we met him here. That was the day you came out to the golf course.
Yeah.
I don't remember how it happened, but Burt Lancaster...
A good friend, mutual friend, one of Lahaina's famous alcoholics, called me one night and said...
oh, that's right.
I'm playing golf tomorrow with one of my buddies from the mainland, Burt Lancaster, and do you want to join us? And I said, the Burt Lancaster? And he says, yeah, the Burt Lancaster. And so I didn't
This guy
know
was
if
a little hard to believe, though.
Yeah.
If he wanted to get Roy out to play golf on this particular day, it was going to be hard. But you got sucked in.
Yeah. I showed up the next day at the bay course at the appointed time and kind of halfway kiddingly asked the guys behind the desk, supposed to play golf with Burt Lancaster. And they pointed to the putting green and he said, Mr. Lancaster is on the practice green. I looked out and I said, whoa. It is Burt Lancaster.
But it was fun. By the time you were at the time there were no cell phones. So by the time they made the turn after 9 holes,
well, I called you from the payphone at Honolulu store.
Oh, is that where it was?
Yeah.
Okay. I was thinking it was as you made the turn. But he called and said, you want to come over for lunch with Burt and his girlfriend? And, well, of course I did. I wanted to meet Burt Lancaster. And he was the nicest, men. He was one of the nicest people.
Yeah.
He would sign an autograph for anyone, but when we sat down to eat, he said, it may look rude, but, once we sit down, I'm going to have to tell people that I'm not doing that. I'd like us to be able
he'd
to
take
sit and talk.
photos, sign autographs, do whatever. And except when the food,
Jackie Bone
right?
was his
Except when the
girlfriend.
food was delivered. Once
Yeah.
we started eating, he would not sign or take photos, which
Yeah.
is reasonable.
It was fun. He was
Yeah.
such a nice man.
Yeah.
It was, and he became a very good friend.
Right.
He was great.
And if there's anybody listening from Mama's Fish House, we apologize for an incident with Bert that happened years and years
It was.
ago. But
They wanted to go to that restaurant,
to Mama's Fish
to
House.
Mama's Fish House,
Yeah.
and
They made the reservations under Burt Lancaster.
and we got there first.
Right.
And so we got there, and it was raining. It was the worst day of the year, and we live at Kapalua, and they were staying out
In Wailea.
in Wailea somewhere.
Yeah.
And they don't know how to get around. I mean, I think that they have a lot of drivers, et cetera, but they get in the car, and there's 4 of them. No.
Yeah, there's
4 of them.
There's
That's
some
right.
friends of theirs.
Okay,
right.
so they're in the car together, and somehow, if you picture, now pouring rain, and they come from Wailea, and then they come up, and then they have to make a turn, but they somehow end up back in Wailea. So we're sitting there, and they keep bringing us things
Oh,
at the
they
restaurant.
brought out some great poo-poos, and we're helping ourselves to poo-poos and iced teas or whatever we were drinking. And then we got a phone call at the restaurant.
That they're not coming because they're back in Wailea, and
They got lost. And
would it be hard for us to get to Wailea? Well, we'd have a better chance of getting there, but so we ended up having to leave, and we had to walk out of the restaurant then.
everybody was waiting for Burt Lancaster to show up. We had a great table, great poo-poos,
And remember, this also predated
GPS and all that.
GPS and telephones, et cetera. So it was
Mobile
hard. I mean,
phones,
they
yeah.
had to call the restaurant and ask the restaurant to bring us a phone, So we got up and went over to the bar or something, But it really was,
Yeah.
it was priceless. It was really priceless, and we felt so guilty.
As we were leaving, we tried to pay for the poo-poos, but there was no bill.
Yeah,
So we left a good tip, but still, it was kind of embarrassing.
it was.
But we
And,
ended up in Wailea and had dinner with Bert.
I don't even remember where we went. Do you?
At the hotel. It was the Intercontinental Hotel then.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we have a 2-minute warning, so I guess we
Wow,
did.
we didn't even talk real estate.
We didn't, and that's good. Let's not change it.
Okay.
It's
Yeah.
Thanksgiving.
It's Thanksgiving and a time for friends and family. So to everyone out there, have a great Thanksgiving. To those less fortunate who are ailing, our thoughts and prayers are with you. And for those that are able, the Maui Food Bank is a great organization to contribute to. MauiFoodBank.org will give you all the instructions for contributing, and especially in these holiday season, it's something that we can all pitch in and help. And
Absolutely.
yeah, not
one other
everybody is as
Thanksgiving.
fortunate.
1-minute warning. One other Thanksgiving thing is that my daughter, Julie Flynn, now Sherlock, she was born on Thanksgiving.
Okay.
And I keep it, it's an
Right.
amazing thing. It was a great, unbelievable day.
So happy Thanksgiving, everyone.
Can somebody say it in Hawaiian?
I don't know how to say it in Hawaiian.
But what did I just say? Anyway,
Happy
well, let's get ready
Thanksgiving.
for Hau'oli Makahiki Ho.
Yeah.
Yeah. Aloha.
Aloha.